So lymphoid, we'll talk about lymphoid. This should have come before that, but it doesn't matter. So we'll be concentrating on this part, which is the common lymphoid progenitor. They can be, we are taught that granulocytes are not lymphoid, but now some lymphoid can be granular, the large granular lymphocytes, which is the natural killer cells, and then you have the small lymphocytes that can differentiate into the T lymphocytes and the B lymphocytes, and the B lymphocytes will now differentiate into plasma cells. So if there is a problem with this differentiation, what kind of diagnosis is that? Common variable. So if you cannot have this one, you cannot have B cells. You have pro B, you have pre B, but you cannot have B cells. What is the X link a gamma globulinemia of Bruton? So that is what I've been trying. That's why I said this one should have come first. So you have the lymphoid system, you have the lymphocytes, the cells, the lymphocytes that are T or B or natural killer cells, and you have the plasma cells that will give the antibodies, the B from the B cells. Okay. So you also have the lymphoid organs where the processing of the lymphoid cells take place or manufactured. So you have the central lymphoid organ, which is known as the primary lymphoid organ, and you have the peripheral lymphoid organs. We'll talk about more about the central and peripheral. So this is the lymphoid organs. You have the central, you have the thymus, and you have the bone marrow. Thymus for maturation of the T cells, bone marrow for production of B and T cells, but they move to the thymus and become mature, and then move to the peripheral organs, the lymph nodes that are everywhere in your body, lymph nodes everywhere, and so that they can make available T cells and B cells. If you come across any infection, any part of your body, they are there to protect you. If they are not infected with HIV or chemotherapy, or you have not inherited abnormal immunodeficiency syndrome. You also have the spleen, also is also protective, and then you have the mouth. We are going to talk about the mucosa associated lymphoid tissue or gut associated